routine updated now that dance is later in the day now. Here's my little dress I'm choosing for today, and I have to wear my dance set underneath. This year I'm doing less classical ballet and a little more like character Broadway and tap style because my body got injured. Here's my little set with the sporty top and pants that goes underneath. Now I'm gonna change. So here's like the whole look with the dress and everything. And now I'm gonna put a sweatshirt on the top because it's a really cool day. I think we have a winter temperature outside. Here's the look with the sweatshirt. I have a little braid in my hair. This morning I'm gonna just, like every morning, brush it out. Like, this hair, it's so long, I finally grew it the length I wanted, and I'm working to grow it further with a mask. I have two masks. The first one is just coconut oil, but it has to be raw. It's really good. You rub it in your scalp, and then that really makes it grow and thicken really fast. It makes it healthy. The second one is eggs and olive oil, two of the healthiest foods to eat and two of the healthiest foods that I eat. So what I'm gonna do with this hair once it's brushed is put it in a braid because they'll let me wear that for dance. Gonna make sure it's like evenly parted here. I have a mirror in front of the camera that I'm looking in here in the big closet. So I think this braid is the way to go. I'm gonna use this purple tie. I'm gonna put some decor in my hair. Hold this broken piece from when my hair started breaking with a clip. Gonna use my butterfly clip to hold it. Now I'm picking my jewelry. thinking I'll go with my Valentine's Day theme this time. Here's my heart lollipop. Where's my other one? Here it is. I'm gonna wear these heart lollipops today. Then I'm gonna go stick on all my other stuff. So yeah, I was out with flu 2 days ago and I didn't go to rehearsal or to my music rehearsal or any of that. So what I'm gonna do is take some extra hours today. I keep my jewelry in this little pouch in my bag so I could like pull it out between dance rehearsals. I think I'll wear this today. I'll wear my initials and this. So I just have these for when I come out at dance. Here's my cute little teddy bear pouch. I love teddy bears. Goes in my bag with my toe shoes and everything. Here they are and everything. Today I have music rehearsal. I have my piano lesson and then I'm going to do some more rearrangement and rehearsal on the floor in the kitchen. I'm gonna prep a healthier breakfast. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make up my protein waffle. It's a mix, it's really healthy. Here it is. Since I got a fancy little waffle maker for Christmas and this protein mix. So I could have something that's nice and carby with protein at the same time. And here's last night's tea that I never finished. I'm gonna finish it and take my supplements with it. So I'm drinking lemon ginger tea because my stomach got sick last night. But I am gonna go, when I go over to the church where I'm doing like lots of rehearsing and music rearrangements, I'm gonna also like go to their hot chocolate party they're hosting today. In addition to the luncheon, and I'm gonna go to ballet this evening and rehearse. Wow, I was busy talking, I forgot to oil my maker. Here's breakfast. I'm gonna add a little bit of peanut butter. This is not peanut butter, but Nutella, a healthy Nutella. That's dark chocolate hazelnut butter. It's like basically a dark cocoa and hazelnuts and a little bit of sweetener. Natural sweetener, healthy ground. Have high inflammation from lupus, gotta be extra healthy. Now I'm putting on my shoes and then we're off. Here's my sparkly shoes from Betsey Johnson. I could walk far distance to the campus in these. And here's the next one. And now it's those hours on the computer. Little seizure prevention hat keeps those ears down. Well, all I gotta do is print my sheet music and then, you know, do some music writing here. Another part of the day in a life is when I go to a music people luncheon. I'm at the student luncheon with other music majors. The most important part of the day, practicing in the music studio, starting with my warm-up. When she gets done, I am gonna go and pick it up. And let me give you a story about my outfit while I wait. As you all know, the famous wardrobe collection that went live in Long Beach back in November 2024, and then got transformed into nostalgia and flashbacks, the ballet tutu costume, my actual niche form in November 2025 in St. Louis and won again. This is the first and original sweater from the wardrobe, and it was worn not with this little dress, but with skirts like this, all the tiered ruffled tulle skirts. And this is a dress that did come along with that collection, but this isn't the one I had intended to go with that sweater. And I'm going to release them all this spring and summer and fall 2026. That's the amount of time it takes to release a collection from 2024 to 2026, 2 years worth of time. So I'm going to release it this year. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to go get my drink and go to my music lesson. And now I'm going to sit here and enjoy my matcha chocolate, you know, the Dubai chocolate latte is so good. It has a little bit of matcha, but less for me because I'm a caffeine sensitive. It has like, you know, like the kid size, kids amount. And it has the chocolate. It is the best drink ever. And of course it came out the day I got stomach flu, so I couldn't try it. But it's like the best drink. I'm gonna enjoy it while I finish some homework here. Oh my gosh, that was like 4 hours in the studio between practice and then my lesson. And then, you know, arrangements for church and singing in the choir. That's kind of all the stuff I do for the music career, in addition to getting the graduate school degree. And now I am headed to dance. I'm just getting my warm up here at the gym, doing my walk on the, oh, sorry. It's okay. That was a classmate. We bumped into each other. I'm just getting my walk in to get my body awake for dance after sitting in piano all day. And I didn't have morning dance the way I usually do. I just opted out of it because my stomach has, you know, been sick. And it was better until I ate something. So I'm just gonna go on into dance now. Wow, that really was a night of dance. I had like rehearsal for the ballet production I'm in. It's the musical with Dream a Little Dream of Me. I really like that song a lot. So, and I also had the musical, the rehearsal, not musical. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, I'm losing my brain here. The rehearsal for the tap number, the 90s one, that's all my choreography. It's just me and two friends, nice little trio, bringing back the 90s vibe. We had that rehearsal too, but for a few minutes only. And we had just a few minutes like going further in our choreography of Dream a Little Dream of Me, and we had a full yoga class. And I had my cross training with like the run and all that, where I ran a few laps in between the two rehearsals and yoga. And I just got so dehydrated I had to have a little snack. I didn't vlog about the snack like I did the lunch earlier. It was a little luncheon where we had the lightest meal. And for snack I just had really a drink that has calorie quality in it. And that held me up. It got me hydrated. I was getting dehydrated and starting to feel bad. Feel like, you know, throwing up again. So now I am walking from rehearsal and it is very cold. Everybody in there was saying they were dreading going outside because it's so cold. So I am gonna walk the short little mile to slightly over a mile, but not a lot, back to where I live. It's a really nice apartment, really nice basement. Thanks to Grandma for helping me get it with some of her savings, some of my savings. It's a great apartment here in Chattanooga. Much better than where I've lived all these years and where I'll be for a while. But I am walking back to finally get some dinner and hopefully get to bed. And it is late. It's like 9:15 here. Or no, it's 8:30. They let us go at 8:15 even though we were in there all night. But I will take you with me on my vlog fixing dinner and getting right to bed. The bedtime routine's a little longer with all the muscle relaxing stuff. Sometimes get in the shower. Of course, I'm not gonna put that on the vlog. I'm not gonna show me nude. Shouldn't have said that. There's a guy watching me. But I'm definitely gonna put as much as I can of the nighttime routine with like the muscles and heat or ice, whichever it turns out to be, on, and then I'm gonna fix dinner and just go to bed. I'll see you when I get back to my house in about 5 minutes. Alright, it's dinner time. I'm gonna finish my chicken I fixed up a few nights ago. It's good stuff. And it's just very basic, sauteed in like olive oil and all that. And I'm gonna have some soup, butternut squash soup, a little cup on the side. Because that's really all my really kind of sick stomach can handle right now. I've been sick. And let's see if this is ready. Looks ready after 30 seconds. Now this I think is 30 seconds too, maybe a minute. But when I eat, I'm gonna like start getting ready for bed too. So while I eat, I'm gonna tell you some stories. Life updates, bad or good. They've been really bad. That's why I haven't been blogging much. I got worse with lupus. Like even my speech therapist I go to about my speech pathological disorder I have and my swallowing disorder. Both of them I was born with. And I'm also going to a group session about some social skills. And even my therapist was able to see that my lupus has gotten a lot worse, and she thinks the stress I've had from family issues was the cause. And I had a horrible Christmas with my parents who have both lost it and have gone into senior living, even though their parents, my grandparents, haven't. So if anything, Grandma's the one here for me. She was the one to give me a good Christmas. With lots of cousins in Wichita and Kansas City. It was really fun. Except for me going into the hospital with seizures on Christmas Eve. My family who's lost it coming by to like ruin it all for me. But otherwise it would have been an amazing Christmas if it weren't for that. And they're now where they should be, and my older siblings are all sad, my older cousins are all sad, but I'm not. I think it's about time, and it's gonna be nice to not be like over controlled and suffocated by them. So that's my recent story. It's not been a good one, but we think things should get better. I should be able to continue my job. They were trying to keep me from having not just the dance job, now the music one. And the fashion one, which is really only once a year when I go to ITAA, International Textiles Apparel Association Conference. There's a lot more to that I'm not going to share tonight. Every November. And I go on to Model Talent Expo every November. So that's my fashion job that they definitely like got violent with me about keeping, but I'm gonna keep it now that they're in memory care and I'm over 18. I could keep any job I want. And I'm working to get those subs up as a blogger so I could really start making some money from YouTube as well. So that's my story. And it's affected my health, which has gotten in the way of me being able to blog and enjoy time with you guys. Let's slowly go into the nighttime routine. I gotta take my supplements. It's like I can't be without them right now. Maybe a couple of years ago when I wasn't particularly sick, I could have been. But I have to take 2 probiotics to kill any gut bacteria I have that's really bad right now. And I need it more after having had strong antibiotic over the holidays when I was there in Wichita and Kansas City. And I gotta take my magnesium to help with like my destroyed muscles, which is why I'm doing more character dancing and less, you know, intense ballet. Certainly after last Nutcracker season. And I'm gonna take my allergy medication next. And then my seizure medication that we think has helped me a lot and has at least controlled the seizures. And what controls them even more than the medication is like, you know, just reducing stress. Like I think I will this semester, although graduate school is really not all that easy, but it's not hard either. It's not hard, certainly if you go to the right place for you. All right, so I just had my warm shower. I changed, and I brushed and rebraided my hair for night. Because it's nice and long, it could tangle. Got hungry again, so I had a snack. It'll help my medicine go down. It's just a plain bland piece of sourdough toast with olive oil, a little pepper, a little salt. Pepper gives it a kick. So after this, I'm gonna go and like start my muscle relaxant routine. All I do is heat up my special little warm kitty. And I got another one for Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love her. And she sits directly on my legs. And all my sore muscles, including my sore hip flexor, which I have my doctor's appointment about early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go like sit, when she's out of the microwave, I'm gonna put her on my bad thigh. And I'll take you with me for that. All right, here it is. It's the warm kitty. She's nice and warm. She is on those very, very bad muscles. It hurts pretty bad. Certainly after yoga. You would think yoga makes it feel a lot better, but that made it like stay just as bad or get even worse. And next I'm gonna put it on my stomach that's been feeling really bad. So what I do is I heat up this cat after dinner every night. First I take my warm shower, that relaxes me, then I heat up the cat. Then I put her on my bad muscles for a certain number of minutes. Then usually in the morning I like ice it. And I'm actually hoping to find a little product, not icy hot. That's actually kind of bad for me. And I'm kind of allergic, so I would go for another, like more boutique product that I would put on my bad muscles. So I'm gonna look for a product and I'm gonna ask my doctor for one and my dance instructor. I got like 10 of those, you know. And they're all great mentors. How could I complain? I'm going to ask them for a product to put on one of those. As you know, next month for music, I'm traveling all the way to Germany. I'm so excited. And I'm going to Rome in May. This is really going to be my year after a not so good year last year. So while I'm over there, I'm going to have to really take all my medicine. Might have to take extra seizure medication and really take my whole gosh, I'm so tired, but my stuff for my muscles, like all my heating pads and stuff, and I would have to collect ice over there and budget so that I could get a lot more like ice and stuff while I'm over there, even if they they might give it for free in the room. But it's gonna really be a routine when I'll be more tired and jet lagged over in Germany next month. Or not next, yeah, next month, February. As I wind down, I'm watching one of my all-time favorite movies, The Cinderella Story by Hilary Duff. The one that has Hilary Duff in it. That movie I think might be about as old as me, or almost as old as me, early 2000s. It's like one of my all-time favorite movies. It certainly really relates to me at this point, after all the tough life I've had lately. Alright, that's a day in a life as a graduate music school student and a ballet dancer and a music worker at a church, or really any performance job in music on the piano. It starts with the dancer morning routine, prepping for both school and dance all at once, and going to do your music arrangement job, going to sit in piano lessons for hours, or as well as additional practice for hours. Then you divide your day back and forth between dance rehearsals and piano rehearsals and choir rehearsals. It's a mess. It's a mess. And don't get me wrong, I'm still in fashion, but seasonally. I'm going to send some fashion vlogs probably next month. And then after I go to a whole evening of dance and training and technique with my nice snacks and meals in between, I come home and have a nice dinner, and then I go for night routine, which I didn't put it all online like I wanted to, but what I do is I change to my PJs. I brush thoroughly and braid my hair, then I brush my teeth, and then I have a warm shower, and then I take all my medicine I have to take, and then go through like the hot pillow and relaxation and yoga routines to relax myself with a cozy movie, although I did yoga tonight. So that's it. That's my routine. Please stay tuned for more. I'm going to do another vlog about, the lupus that's been running my life lately. So stay tuned for that. And there will be Germany vlogs.